Why did you decide to go with Oz in that moment and not get on the bus?
Oh man, it's a tough one. I think it's something that I thought about for a long time, and it's like there's like 9, 10 different answers all mixed into finally making the decision. I think some of the bigger ones are like, I mean, the easiest one, the easy go-to is money. Right, so that'll be always in the background. I can actually make money this way, and when you don't have any, when you're stealing rims and selling them for a few bucks, and you only have $1 in your wallet, when you meet him, money's a big deal, and he's getting $1,000 a week from Oz. So that's like the very simplest probably answer to give. Now there's so many other things going on with him having just lost his family, and seeing Oz as kind of someone who's taking him kind of under his, no pun intended, kind of taking him under his wing.
Yeah.
And so there's something that feels good about that. There's something that he also feels like Oz kind of likes him. And there's something nice about having someone around you that kind of, wants you around. I think he looks up to Oz in a certain way. I think he thinks Oz is very capable. And I think Oz is also very confident. And Oz likes the sound of his own voice, and he'll talk a lot. And that's something that Victor, I think, has struggled with a lot of his life. So to be around this guy that maybe is kind of a little bit mean to other people, or incredibly violent towards other people, but he's not to me. I think there's that kind of it's always like you see a bully or something, but the bully's nice to you. You feel like, I don't know, you feel kind of picked. You feel kind of special. I think Victor feels kind of special around Oz. And then there's this idea of like the life there's like an allure to this sort of lifestyle that has always been a little bit distant to him and maybe a little bit scary to him, but now he's on the inside.
Right.
So that's different. And then there's this other thing also going on where you want to be a part of something.
Yep.
My God, all my life, like, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? I'm looking at a road of nothing, which is kind of what Oz tells him in the bathroom scene, where he's like, and I think that's playing in Victor's mind. What do you want? I'm giving you money, a place to stay, clothes. Like I'm giving you I'm giving you a life. I'm giving you something to live for, and you want to go do what? Keep stealing? Like, what's your life gonna be if you're not with me?
What's the end game?
Right.
Yeah.
What are you doing? And he tells them, they don't give awards for dying in the projects. Like, if that's where you want to go, if that's where your life is headed, then go do it. You already got it. Good luck. I wish you the best. And it's like, I don't want that for my life. I do want more. Just a week ago, I was telling my dad why aren't we more ambitious? Why aren't we getting why don't we try for a little bit more? Now here's my opportunity. I'm going to let it go. Fuck, this is the one chance can I curse in this?
Yeah.
This is the one chance I have to kind of do something and be a part of something. All these things are circulating in his brain. And then, of course, there's Graciela, who he loves and who he sees as a part of his life and a part of his past, and like almost a personification of like his family and the goodness in him. And he has to decide, do I want this mediocre, somewhat life is the way he's looking at it, simple life, or do I want something more exciting? Do I want something more, do I want something more than that? What do I want? And I think ultimately he goes, I want. And I think, what's interesting is I think most times, like let's say there's infinite alternate universes where Victor has to make the decision. I think most times he does get on that bus. I think most times he makes a decision, you know what, this is too much for me. It overwhelms him, and he goes. I think we're following the journey on what happens if Victor were to stay.